Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning into the Financial Investor channel. My name is Brent, and today we're going to be answering a question asked by a viewer and subscriber. K97 here asked me a great question, especially as we're going into 2019. They asked me the question, how do you copy an existing pie in a taxable account and put it into your own self-directed Roth IRA over on M1 Finance? I think this is a great question, especially as we're going into 2019, where the contribution limit for the Roth IRA has now increased from $5,500 to now $6,000. So if you are brand new to the channel, hit that subscribe button below. If you are a recurring viewer, hit it as well. I'm trying to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of 2018. If you have any questions related to the stock market, broker, personal finance, real estate, let me know in the comment section below. I always read and reply to all your guys' comments. And of course, if this video does help you out, you do enjoy it, hit that thumbs up button below, and let's go ahead and get into it. So we are going to be answering the question of how to move an existing pie from a taxable account and move it into the self-directed Roth IRA over on M1 Finance. So currently, if you are looking to get started on your self-directed Roth IRA with an M1 Finance, pat yourself on the back. This is a great time to be doing it. Between January and April of 2019, you can still make contributions up to $5,500 towards 2018 contributions. Now, after April, and you filed your taxes, you can no longer do that. But then you would have to contribute $6,000 towards your 2019 contribution. So you can actually add $11,500 in 2019, $5,500 towards 2018 and $6,000 towards 2019. So you can give yourself a huge boost up until April of 2019. That's exactly what I did here with my wife's Roth IRA when I started it back in January 8th, 2018. I created the account, I put $5,500 targeted towards her 2017 contributions, and then I took the remaining portion of 2018 to contribute the remaining $5,500 towards 2018. So together, by the end of 2018, we would have deposited $11,000 by that time. So this is a great time to get started, especially if you're looking at opening an account at a new broker, M1 Finance, etc. So I do have all the benefits of why I enjoy M1 Finance. That is in the description or top right corner. I will have that video linked. But let's go ahead and get to the topic. How do we move the individual account? Say this is not too bulky here, but say for example that this portfolio was loaded with a whole bunch of stocks, not just the Vanguard S&P 500. How would we move it over into the Roth IRA? Well, in order to do this, we would have to move into the Roth IRA. So select your Roth IRA. Now, if you open up a Roth IRA, a self-directed Roth IRA over on M1 Finance, you have to deposit at least $5,000 into the account. Now, you don't have to invest in any specific stocks at that time when you open the account and fund it. But now, once it is open and funded, you can go ahead and begin doing your research and looking for specific stocks, funds, expert pies to begin investing and add it into your portfolio. But what if you already have an account over like an individual account, a taxable account, and you want to add it into your Roth IRA here? What you would do here is select Edit. Now, inside the edit option, you have the option here to change your allocations of the stocks that you're currently invested in, but you also have an add button here. You would select add, and now you have the option here to add stocks, funds, your pies, expert pies, or stocks from your watch list or ETFs. Here, you would select your pies because you're looking through your unused pies and your current pies that you're actually invested in. So here, the Roth IRA and the taxable or individual account here. So we want to add our individual account into our Roth IRA. So all we would do here is select the individual account and we would select add. And all we would have to do here now is go ahead and give it some sort of an allocation. So for example, I'm going to go ahead and add 5% to this individual allocation, and I'm going to go ahead and remove let's see, I'm going to go ahead and just take a little bit off this one. I'm going to move Triple M down to 1 and ABM down to 1. This is just for example. It's not going to execute anything right now because it is the weekend. Nothing's going to be executed right now. So we're going to go ahead and add it in here. You're going to see it within the portfolio, not funded, and then we're going to be removing it from this portfolio as well. So we'll go ahead and say we've done that already. So now Actually, we have to bump this up. So let's go ahead, go to 4. Now everything's at 100. We have to make sure that it's equal to 100%. So now the individual account that we've already had on our taxable side is moved into our current Roth IRA. And so now we hit save, and we want to go ahead and confirm the changes. So are you sure you want to make changes to this portfolio? Any slices that you have removed will be sold during the next trading window. Proceeds will be reinvested into this pie. So you just want to hit confirm, and it goes ahead and does it. Okay, so now our portfolio has been updated. This is the Roth IRA now. As we scroll down the Roth IRA, I'll go ahead and just hit the value here, and now our taxable individual account has been moved into our Roth IRA. And so now it's set as a percentage, a target percent of 5% of this portfolio. Now, it still continues to hold all my other stocks in here, but this is all now within my Roth IRA portion of M1 Finance. Now say I don't actually want to have that individual account in there. All I would need to do is go back into my edit option, look for that individual account here that I added. I believe I put it as 5%, so it would show up right up here. I would go ahead and select it, remove it from my portfolio. Now I want to reallocate the percentage here of my triple M back up to 5, and then I want to look for my ABM and move that up to 5 as well, and go ahead and hit save and confirm. Now I will not have any sort of estimated trades going into Monday. Everything has been completely rebalanced back out. I'm not going to be executing any sales. I'm not going to be executing any buys, buys or sells. It's going to remain as is, as it was currently set up. So that is how to add a individual pie into your Roth IRA. So I could actually do the same. I could move to the individual side now, and I could actually add my Roth IRA stocks within my individual account. So I could do the exact same thing. Again, I would click on edit. So here I only have the S&P 500 here, so I would select add. I could add my own pies. I could add a couple stocks. I have a Dividend Aristocrats portfolio that I've created here. I can go ahead and add that to my portfolio as well. I think I may have misclicked it. So let's go back to my pies and click on here and add. And now it's added in there. So I can go ahead and make this 50%. See, the total is 150. I would have to lower this to 50%. Now we're at 100%. I can go ahead and hit save and confirm. And now what it's going to show me here is that I've added my Financial Investors Dividend Aristocrats portfolio. Now this is just a number of stocks here. These are all Dividend Aristocrats. This is the portfolio I created for somebody that wanted to know all the current Dividend Aristocrats within the within the market right now. So these are all these stocks right here are just stocks that have continued to raise and pay out a dividend over the last 25 years. Those are just the Dividend Aristocrats. So here, this portfolio, I believe it has how many I forgot how many companies are within this, but there's quite a few. I think there's like some 34. But that is how to do that. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove. Go back to my individual account here, and we can see here that the Vanguard S&P 500 is the current one that is funded, and then the Dividend Aristocrats one is not currently funded. So I can go ahead and back to edit, remove this specific portion, bump this one back up to 100%, save this, and confirm. And now there are no sort of changes that will be made to this portfolio. M1 Finance, it may seem a bit confusing at times, but as long as you get in there and play with it, you get used to the system of how to add, how to allocate different funds, how to add your specific portfolio. So if I want to throw my Roth IRA in here, I'll actually show you something. It's going to show the activity for the upcoming day. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. So let's go ahead and confirm, and let's go ahead and go to our activity. So right now it should show me that on Monday, let's go ahead and do this. We want to dump $10 into here. Whoops, I went into the portfolio. So buy, sell, and I want to buy $50. I don't have $50 in here, but this is going to show us activity. So it's going to show us here, now we're going to have some pending activity. We're going to see that inside of our buys and sells, we're going to see that it's going to be investing in this portfolio right here. It's going to $50 of only 8 cents here into 8, 5, 8, 7, and 5. So if you remember looking at a Roth IRA, this was sent at 5%, 5%, 5%. These were set at 4%, 3%, 1% of the portfolio. So that's the same exact way that it's adding the cash into this account. So those are the pending buys. I can go ahead and cancel that, and then let's go ahead and remove that pie back out of there because I don't want to have that invested in there. And go ahead and click save and confirm. And now everything is back to normal. We can go back to our activity. We don't have any sort of pending. Nothing is currently pending. And our portfolios are back to the way that they were. So we were able to add on the individual side and on the Roth IRA side a completely different pie from our research tab that we've created. You can go ahead and create multiple pies here. These are all on my website, by the way. I have my portfolios over on my website there, and then I have a few of these other ones here that I've created as well. And that is basically it. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. Of course, if you are brand new to the channel, hit that subscribe button below. If you are a recurring viewer, again, hit it as well. 2,000 subscribers. Let's see if we can hit it by the end of 2018. And if you have any questions, comments, let me know in the comment section below. I always like reading and replying to all your guys' comments. So if you guys do have some comments, let me know in the comment section below. And of course, if you did like the video, hit that thumbs up button below. Thank you all for tuning in. I will see you next time. Have a great holidays if I don't hear from you then. Bye.